Hello and welcome back. We are starting a new Let's Play today. And my dog, of course, has to come in here because I start talking. Go lay down. Go. Sorry about that. And I've gone over and tried to build up a nice little story to start out with, at least. And we'll build up on that and go from there. Now, this character that I'm building, I have full intentions of doing DLCs, some of them at least, and carrying on after whatever ending we choose. The basis here, let me introduce you first to this is Nikki. And whenever she went up to Bunker Hill, she introduced herself as a caravaner, a trader, a wandering trader, whatever. Because the girl, what's her name? Can't think of her name, but anyway, she meets you at the gate. She goes caravaner, raider, and blah blah blah, and she introduced herself as caravan trader. So, however, that's not the case. She and he, Tanner, comes from Point Lookout, and her last memory is of Tanner pulling her out of an exploding submarine and pulling her onto this boat and heading to Boston. And now they're out of fuel, so she has to go out and find fuel. Plus, they need parts for the boat to... Hello? I swear this phone and this dog, one or the other, is going to be making noise. But anyway, she needs to get supplies for the boat so they can keep it repaired. And they have to have fuel. Right now, they can't go anywhere. They're out of fuel. And she's going to, throughout the course of this Let's Play, she's going to get her memories back, things like that. Let me show you a couple of changes that I made. I downloaded a mod. I downloaded Vivid Weathers, and then I downloaded, what's it called? Hang on. So you guys... Frosted Over is the name of it. I wanted a winter look. I wanted snow. I wanted things like that. Vivid Weathers gives me snow, snowstorms, and things of that nature, but Frosted Over leaves the snow on the ground and things like that. What I don't like about it is it basically leaves snow on everything. The interior of my boat, interior of other boats and cars. When you go inside, it's still snowing. Now I could say that's because there's holes in the roof and things like that, and the type of ceiling that we're using. But I don't really like that. Now, when you're just out and about running around, it's cool for the most part. But some of it's just, I mean, I know it's a retexture. When you do a retexture, it does everything. It is what it is. We'll see how well we like it. I'll ask your opinions when you actually get to see it. Now, as I was saying, when Tanner went up to Bunker Hill, he heard that one of the merchants had jobs for people, or a job for people or something, so that would give them some income. They told him about a place called Corvega that could possibly have parts for them. He heard a rumor about this place called the Institute that makes some kind of robots. So that's something they could check out. And then he heard a rumor about this vault up north. So there are some things that she needs to check out. Now, full disclosure, I tried to turn Horizon on and do this because I wanted to do it, with Horizon. However, Horizon is not letting me make any characters that do not start in the vault. It can either be the sole survivor, or it can be someone else that I guess basically snuck into the vault. If I tried to do anything outside of the vault, it just crashed the game. So I turned Horizon back off, and I'm probably going to take it out of the load order and stop trying to use it at all. I love Horizon. Parts of it, at least. Different things that you can do and all that. But it's just not letting me do what I want to do in the game, so I'm not going to be able to use it. Was there anything new? I'll just scroll very slowly. Now I did I haven't taken this out. Remember, it glitched early on in the Brotherhood playthrough, and it would freeze the game up when you tried to pick it up and put it back in your inventory, so I quit using it. I haven't taken it out yet. We may try to do some more experiments with it, but I don't think I only added a few things. I added a paint job for Institute armor and the Vivid Weathers and the Frosted Over, I believe, is pretty much all I added. I had to turn off Darker Nights and Rainy Weather because it doesn't play well with Vivid Weather, and it makes sense. They do the same thing. So it makes sense that they wouldn't get along. But yeah, I think that's we still got the legendary modifications. I still have the Courser suit here. That's interesting. I thought I took it out, but apparently not. Yeah, and that seems to be about it. I've still got Conquest, so I can make settlements. Though I'm not really planning on making settlements. I mean, Nikki and Tanner are actually looking for a place to settle down, and they're looking for a settlement where they can live in peace and prosperity and all that good shit. But I'm not planning on having 40 settlements. I did turn Scap back on. I'm still getting a lot of problems whenever I try to scrap all, with some bushes and weeds and some leaves just will not scrap. And when I try to disable them, it says you can't disable this. So, it really frustrates me, but it is what it is. And yeah, okay, so that's pretty much all the mods there. Let's get back into the game. That's my other dog you hear there. He can't get comfortable. And I'm planning on, sometimes Nikki's going to have flashes of stuff she'll remember. Mostly from stuff out of the creation kit. Chinese stealth armor. Prototype Gauss rifle. Things like that. But for the most part, this character should just allow me to play the game. It should just allow me to go wherever I want to go. I'm not gonna dogs. I'm not gonna tie myself down in one place, because to be honest with you guys, after doing the Brotherhood of Steel, I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game and have some fun. I enjoyed the Brotherhood of Steel, don't get me wrong. I told you guys that in the last video. I did enjoy it, but I just want to play the game. And this background for her just lets me play the game. Because she's out on discovering who she is, or maybe she's rebuilding herself, you know. And basically all she's going to be doing is getting supplies for the boat, taking odd jobs for money, and gaining some experience. Tanner leaves this door open all the time. Right now our boat's pretty well stocked with food. This is all food that we can cook or has already been cooked. And yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go. So what we want to do, let me see what time it is. Okay, it's 9:30 a.m. What we want to do, we want to go talk to somebody named Deb. Tanner said to talk to Deb. So we're going to run up to Bunker Hill. It's weird to me that it's raining and those are blue. Yeah, I got a glitch somewhere. Let's see. Miscellaneous. No, it was right there. Pardon me 1 second. I know it's unimmersive, but miscellaneous. Well, let's do a medium snow. Still blue. Yeah, we got probably some little glitchy things here and there. This is more than likely going to be a shorter video, and I'm going to restart the computer and everything, and I want to come back in. But as you can see, the snow is you know, it's pretty much covers everything, which is kind of what I wanted. I did have another mod loaded with vivid weathers. Fallout 2287, I think it was called, Nuclear Winter, and it would add temperatures. You would have to wear good clothes to keep warm, things like that. If you got too cold, you get frostbite or other things, you know. However, I couldn't get the HUD to work. It wouldn't tell me how cold I was. It wouldn't tell me anything. But when I would eat warm food, I'd have to warm my food up because it would freeze in my inventory. I found that a bit disconcerting. Kessler, that's her name. Thank you. But I had to take it off. It just... Now see, we're inside the roof over the head. Now I know there's holes in the roof, but everything is frosted over in here too. And the snow is coming down through the roof. And that's one thing I don't really appreciate with the mod. Deb. Alright, let's get into character and let's do some stuff and have some fun. How much money do I have? 88. No thanks. You guys remember the Raider mod that I added in the Brotherhood Let's Play that added some different types of raiders and some boss raiders, things like that? I turned that back on now. We're not playing permadeath. So I went ahead and turned it on. We'll see how well it works. Oh, oops. That That was a settler. My bad. There's supposed to be a raider out here. Maybe he killed him. And she does need to find some warmer clothes. She's running around here in these fatigues. Dude. There's a little bit of moral ambiguity here. Just saying. Now, her weapons are the weapons that she still had from Point Lookout. Let me show you those real quick. Of course, the Infiltrator. I don't have a silencer on it yet. She's got the Street Sweeper and then the P99 pistol. And that's all she's got. Not the greatest weapons in the game, but the Infiltrator, once you upgrade it, pretty damn good. You guys should remember that before I went to heavy energy weapons. I love the ambience, the noise, the thunder rolling. Look at this, more blue. Now it's purple. Let me get this video done and then I'll see what I can do about that. That doesn't look like a place I need to be. Okay. Now, roleplay wise, I'm going to try to avoid water. Snow on the ground is snowing. You know it's got to be cold. You don't want to jump in water. So, now, game wise, I could jump in water all I want. It's not going to do anything to me. So, I'm going to roleplay that and try to stay away from the water. National Guard Training Facility. Okay. All right. Well, first thing we're going to have to do is take that out. Get a quick save in there and some water. Hey, exactly what I need. 556. Headshot didn't take him out. Oh, deranged ghouls. What? They just punched me to death. Wow. Buffed Raiders, everybody. Glad I saved. Obviously, I need to change to the shotgun. Dodge that, bitch. Uh-oh. You fixing to rush me? I'm shooting you in the face with a shotgun. Get out of here. Oh, he's got a gun. Boy, those deranged ghouls don't fuck around, man. Might be able to get something for some silver. Okay. Looks like I got something too. Fatigue, great. Let's level up. Now I did level up. Just trying to get this all set up. It's only level 2. Whenever I was setting this up through Start Me Up, it wanted to know my experience level and everything. So I took into account that she's kind of lost her memory. So I started her at level 1. And I don't see a problem with that. I'm pretty good with that. I think I want a sneak. Oh yeah, and when I leveled, I just put the 1 point in the gun nut. I need gun nut 2 to put silencers on my pistol and infiltrator, but that's at level what, 13? Yeah, so I got a ways to go. It also looks like, yeah, I'm almost out of 12 gauge. So let's go get my 5.56. Yeah, the blue's getting on my nerves. It's probably just a conflict in load order somewhere. So I'll have to go check my load order and stuff. Thought that was a ghoul. Okay. Now it occurs to me I may need to heal. Let's see. Another reason I wanted Horizon was bandages. But I've tried to find a mod that just gives me bandages, but I haven't been that lucky yet. We have no healing powder. I keep most of the stim packs on the boat. I don't carry many with me. Let's get some vegetable soup. That should warm us up a little bit. Maybe give us a heal. A little bit of wine. I'm not gonna lie, this looks good. You got the snow coming down, you got the snow all over in front of you. That looks good. I like that a lot. Not so much on the bus because it's going down the sides too. Snow, I know snow can stick to the sides occasionally, especially if it's wet, but not like that. That is perfect. That is meh. All right. I think I saved, but I'm gonna do it again just in case. And let's see, I have a carry capacity of 250 without the backpack. So we're not going to loot a whole lot of stuff all the time. But we're still going to be doing a little bit of looting. And mostly I want ammo to sell. But I will be picking up crafting pieces, for the role play for the boat. Right. I will be using a combination of VATS and free sighting. I never, excuse me, I never have had a problem with VATS. I actually enjoy VATS. But I like to do this too and shoot shit. So there'll be a combination of both. And look, Nuka-Cola machine inside. We're inside. It's frosted over. What the hell, man? I won't complain about it for very long. You never have a choice. You step in this room, you get that quest. Never have a choice. I do have a choice of doing it, though. I'll pick everything up. Even though you can't get it out of your inventory once you do that, but oh well. And no, we're not going to clear the whole thing right now. Good seal, man. Yep. Can't get that. I have a sad feeling, though, that any money I earn doing this, I'm going to have to pay to get cured. Because we don't have any antibiotics. To be quite honest, the blue and the pixelation is probably has to do with frosted over. I didn't have that problem before I got that mod. Excuse me. So I may move it up a little bit in the load order to see if that cures it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Hey, it's... I ain't yanking nothing on you, Doc. Any of those symptoms? Yeah. So that was only 15. That wasn't too bad. No. I could have had him. Don't be a dick. I could have had him cure the rads, but y'all bear with me a minute. We'll do a little experiment together. Alright, let's look at load order. Tell you what, let me just move it to the bottom. We'll see if that works. Don't worry, once we get a couple of videos in, it'll be all about the game. Right now, we're still just getting the Let's Play set up. All right. If this doesn't work, that means there's a mod conflict somewhere, and I'll find that one on my own. But I mean, so far, we've taken a job to kill ghouls, and we've done that. We've murdered a settler, and but that looks a lot better. Yeah. All right. Hopefully that works. This doesn't do as much damage as a shotgun, but I got a little more ammo. I can make the ammo, we just got to get the materials for it. Which are not going to be easy, but... Alright, I can sell that shotgun. Come here, fool. Give me that shotgun. Nope. Little old you, huh? I like Deb. Yeah, let's see what you got. Okay. Have that and that. I'm gonna keep these. What kind of clothes you got? Damn, that's almost 10,000 caps. Have any? No, you don't. No, that's not gonna be there, I don't think. No flamer fuel. You do have some 12 gauge. Ow. Really? Oh well. Let's see. Take that. I need some extra money. Take that. There we go. Alright. Kessler. That's the girl, that's the lady that told me they get a cut of my profits. If I can find her around here. Yeesh. Well, I gotta find Kessler. I do not want to get in that conversation they were having at the bar, though. There she is. I swear I looked there. Taking a shower. Okay, that doesn't sound like something I can do right now. So let's get back to the boat and dump stuff off and check our fuel. Warm up by the fire, you know, stuff like that. Find some warmer clothes. Now she does have some armor on, I believe. I've got it set to invisible. Yeah, that's not going to be any warmer. I may take this chest piece here and replace that. All right. Okay, we have 10 fuel, so Tanner must have traded for some fuel. That's good. That means we can move. Let's see. Just go standard. I don't need the Brotherhood of Steel. All right. Let's store our junk. Oh, no. We're organized on this boat. Give me all that. What I'm trying to do is actually really organize. Let's see. Stuff that I need to go to each of the workshops, I'll throw in here. But weapons, armor, clothing, that kind of thing, I want to put those. We have containers for all that, and I want to put those in the proper places. That actually can go in the chem box. But stuff like cooking stuff, things like that, goes in here because you got to have it in here to use the chem lab or the cooking station. So. Okay. That's usable for caravan lunches, so. Okay. Where is... Let's go downstairs a minute. Okay, jet would go in the chem kit. and tats. I didn't pick up any more stem packs. And then that right away can go in here. I know it may be a little bit weird, but I want to organize things. I want to be organized. Okay. Wait, munitions right there. There we go. And there it is. It's all that's atrocious. All organized. Let's see, that building doesn't have snow on it and it's rusty looking, and I don't know if that's normal or not. I love how it looks in the trees and the woods and the grass. Not so much on the buildings and the boats and the cars and stuff. But you guys can tell me what you think. Tanner, you leaving the door open again, son? I can sell some of that off later. But close the door behind you, dude. Keeps it warmer in here. I think, let's see, we're at about almost an hour. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. When I come back, we'll see what else we want to do. We got that job from Kessler, but I don't think we're going to do that right now. We may go on down the river and get to this town called Diamond City that I heard about, and see what's up with that. Just not sure what she wants to do at the moment. There's a lot of places that she got information she can hit up for supplies and materials, and we'll just have to see what we're going to do next. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll enjoy this one. Tell me what you guys think of this frosted over mod, because for me, the jury is out. I'm not sure if I like it completely. But you guys have a great Sunday, or if you're watching this, maybe Monday. I don't know. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.